The floor gave out from under us.
I can't believe I fell for such an obvious trap.
Ja, besonders wenn man bedenkt, was du drauf hast.
Does this mean there's a series of catacombs beneath the school grounds then?
What does that woman think she's playing at?
I thought my heart was going to jump out of my chest. Hey, Reen, are you... okay?
Easy now. Hands where she can see them.
Und da haben wir den größten Beweis, dass Falke es liebt, mit Klischees zu spielen. Die werfen das Klischee in dein Gesicht, im wahrsten Sinne des Wortes in dem Fall, no pun intended, nur um dich zu locken, um dich am Ende den Twist zu machen.
Oh, what happened? Huh?
Well, this is a bit awkward.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about that. Still, I'm just glad you're okay. That's what's really important here, right?
Ach ja.
Wow, it's just not your day, is it?
Well, now that I've hit the bottom, things can only improve. I hope. What is this place anyway?
I was wondering the same thing. We should check out those tables. Huh?
Is this?
It's coming from the devices we received with the Academy guidebook.
Seems to be some sort of portable orbment.
Right you are. These handy little devices are a special kind of battle orbment.
Is that Miss Valestine?
So, these devices have built-in communications functionality then?
Wait, don't tell me these things are...
New model battle orbments made through a partnership between the Epstein Foundation and Reinford Company. Newly made 5th generation battle orbments, in fact.
Was
They're
it
called
5?
Arcus units.
Oh, dammit. Das heißt, meine Rechnung war eigentlich korrekt. Das heißt, ist Josh doch die erste Generation im ersten Teil. Im zweiten Teil die zweite Generation, den die auch im dritten benutzen. Dann Lloyd und Q halt in Zero die dritte Generation und in Zero die vierte. Und dann ist das jetzt die 5. Generation. Aber hat sein Josh echt die erste Generation erhalten? Finde ich irgendwie ein bisschen komisch. Aber gut.
Arcus.
So these are battle orbments. That means they'll allow us to use arts, right?
Das heißt, meine Theorie mit hey, Class 7 wegen 7. Generation passt nicht.
Sure will. Just set a quartz into one of its slots and you can use arts all the livelong day. Which is why I've prepared enough quartz for each and every one of you. The weapons you brought are all here too, each packaged neatly along a little box containing a quartz. Find yours, and try setting the quartz into your Arcus.
I suppose it can't hurt to try.
What is this woman thinking?
Let's see. Mine is that one.
Oh, I see mine over there. Let me just go grab it, okay?
Wie viel... Ich habe nur... Was? Wieso hast du nur... Ach ja, stimmt. Die Sachen, die man übernommen hat, sind erst hier drin. Obtained Thors. When obtained items selected, one begin a new game plus.
What's this?
That's called a master quartz. If you set that into the large slot in the center of your Arcus, you'll be able to use arts. Go on, give it a try.
Set the master quartz into Ween's Arcus. Quartz can be set in the open section of the camp menu. So, wie viel Kohle habe ich? Ich weiß es nicht mehr. Nur 568.000, das ist... Überraschend mich, die Zeit wurde übrigens auch übernommen. Genau, das hier ist das hier. Ja. Warte. Ja, Event, Ingredient. Auf DLC gehe ich jetzt mal gerade erstmal nicht. Wobei, ich blende da kurz den Screen einmal aus und hole die ganzen DLCs einmal ab. Mache ich jetzt mal nicht on-screen, sag ich mal, weil da potenzielle Spoiler drin sind. Falls es doch jemand gibt, der das hier blind sieht. Man muss ja nicht beim Abholen von DLCs gespoilert werden. Also auch hier auch Tipp an mich, wenn ihr das blind spielt und ihr die DLCs alle habt, weil ihr die PS4-Version zum Beispiel habt, da kommen einige DLCs kostenlos dabei. Holt euch die DLCs noch nicht ab. Holt euch die erst kurz, würde ich sagen, kurz bevor ihr wieder da seid, wo der Prolog angefangen hat. Im Guerrilla Fortress. So als kleiner Tipp. So, aber jetzt mal gucken, wir haben durch die DLCs mal das hier alles bekommen. Hier ein bisschen was an denen. Ich gehe jetzt nicht weiter runter, weil da unten noch mehr Kleidungsstücke sind, die ja der Grund sind, warum ich da jetzt gerade kurz weggeschaltet habe. Wir haben hier ein paar Quartz bekommen. Hier ein paar... Wir haben 32 Shining Pom Dinger, das sind jeweils ein Level Up pro Shining Pom Ding. Und hier ein paar Ingredients. Ich habe Ausrüstung, Kasekiri. Wir können ja mal hier bei Wien mal gerade seine Ausrüstung ausprobieren. Er hat hier mal sein Swimsuit, sein Stage Outfit, Pyjamas, einfach so ein Shirt, Sleeveless Shirt und seine Casual Sachen. Hier gibt noch, wir können eben Bunny Ears oder eine neue geben aus Nayuta. Oder auch einfach Michi. Michi ist super. So. Und Force. Und wir können ihm auch direkt einfach mal noch Attack 1 mitgeben. Weil, warum nicht? Wir haben auch hier... Ah, stimmt, das habe ich ja nicht übernommen gehabt. Stimmt ja, das stimmt ja. Das hat kurz jetzt übernommen gehabt.
What in the world?
That light means that you've successfully synchronized with your Arcus. Congratulations! Now you can use arts as much as you want. These Arcus units have plenty more nifty features, but I wouldn't want to bombard you with too much info all at once, so we'll cover those another time. Anyway, since you've got your Arcus all set up and ready to go, here's what I want you to do. When you step through that door, you'll be in an underground testing area. Basically, it's a dungeon. It's pretty large and full of twists and turns. I'd almost guarantee you'll get lost at least once. But when you find the exit, you'll be able to return to the first floor of this old schoolhouse. There are monsters wandering around though, so don't let your guard down even for a moment. With all that said, let's commence our special orienteering exercise. Your objective is to make your way through this area and back to the surface. Make it back in one piece, and I'll be happy to field any complaints you might have. If you make it back safely, I might even give you a kiss. Free of charge. On the cheek, of course.
Foreshadowing.
think she's joking.
And just where do you think you're going? Were you planning to wander off on your own without saying anything?
I have no interest in becoming friends with anyone here, and I'm surprised that you, of all people, give a damn what I do. Unless you've suddenly decided you do want to keep company with one of those stuck-up hedonists after all. Still, if you're afraid of the monsters, I suppose I could accompany you. After all, what kind of Erebonian noble would I be if I didn't have at least some degree of prowess with a sword? And noblesse oblige dictates that it's my sacred duty to protect powerless commoners such as yourself.
What the hell? Nobody's asking your high excellency to deign to help us! If that's how you're gonna be, I'll just find my way out of here before you! I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself without some relic of an outdated class system dragging me down!
What should we do?
The only thing we can do. We should begin exploring these ruins ourselves. I believe it would be prudent to remain in small groups, however. Would the two of you have any objections to accompanying me?
Oh, no, that's fine.
It would be a huge help, actually.
And you're welcome to join us as... Well, I suppose that's a no. Perhaps we'll run into her along the way, and she can join us then. So, shall we be off? I'm certain you gentlemen will be fine, but do take care.
Okay.
If you'll excuse us, please.
Alice noch ziemlich ein sehr Zundere.
Not such a hot first impression there, huh?
You can say that again. I'll have to clear things up with her later. Anyway, how do you guys want to do this? Should the three of us stick together too?
Sounds good to me. I'd get pretty anxious wandering around a place like this alone.
No objections here. I'd be happy to accompany you.
Gaius was.
I don't believe I've introduced myself yet. My name is Gaius Warzel. I just arrived in the Empire, so any help you can offer would be much appreciated.
Oh, so you're from abroad. I'd been wondering. My name's Reen Schwarzer. It's nice to meet you.
I'm Elliott Craig. So, you fight with that?
Of course. Why else would I be carrying it?
It's a spear, but it has that odd cross-shaped head.
It looks kind of awesome.
Think of it as combining the best parts of a spear and a poleaxe. I was pretty handy with it back home. But speaking of weapons, I have to say, yours looks pretty unique.
Oh, this thing.
Is it a staff? Wait, no. It's an orbment, isn't it?
Both, actually. It's an orbal staff. The tech is pretty recent. This one's still a prototype, more or less. Back during enrollment, they told me I had some aptitude for it, so when it came time to choose, I just sort of ran with it.
Interesting. I've never seen anything like it before.
Can't say I have either.
They're still in development, apparently, so there aren't too many around just yet.
Zeitlinie muss ich überlegen, er müsste sogar in der Zeitlinie der Erste sein, der es hat. Und Emma logischerweise. Ich glaube, Theo hat ihre... Nee, Zero spielt ja zeitlich, fängt es ja vor. Gutes Stück, ich glaube irgendwie ein halbes Jahr oder so vorher an. Oder ein paar Monate vorher. Oder nee, Theo hat einen, jetzt Elliott und Emma.
But that said, I'm curious about what you've got there, Reen.
Oh, my sword?
Yeah, but what kind of sword is it?
It's different from the kinds of swords I thought the people in the Empire used, though.
It's an Eastern style of saber called a tachi. Any way you slice it though, it's basically a longsword.
Wow, that's one beautiful blade.
The craftsmanship looks exceptional.
They're renowned for the layering of their steel and the sharpness of their edge. Truth be told though, I'm still a little hesitant to be swinging around something this dangerous.
Seriously? If that's what hesitant looks like, I'll bet confidence will make you unstoppable.
Oh ja.
Well, you sound like a good guy to have around when the going gets tough. Speaking of which, I think we've been standing around long enough. We should really be getting ourselves into trouble.
I think I can manage that. You saw it yourselves. Trouble has a way of dropping in on me. Let's take it slow and steady though. We need to adapt to each other's fighting styles to really gel as a team.
Got it.
Elliott has joined the party und Gaius has joined the party. Die beiden. Zwei meiner Lieblingscharaktere. Männlichen Lieblingscharaktere zumindest. So, er bekommt einfach mal ein Tier. Ach ja, stimmt, ich habe ganz vergessen. Ich wollte schon gucken, welche Gebieten gibt mir das hier. Da war ja was, das ist hier ja nicht mehr. Für dich habe ich nicht. Falco? Ah ja, stimmt. Stimmt. Mal gucken, haben wir hier zum Beispiel auch für die auch noch hier Ausrüstung. Er hat euch auch hier sein Swimsuit, Stage Outfit und seine Casual Cloak, die ich ganz nice finde tatsächlich. Ich mag den Hut. Er hat hier noch einen Swimsuit, Stage Outfit, sein traditionelles Nordgewand und sein normales Outfit. Mal sehen, ach stimmt, wir haben ja hier auch. Haha. Ah, ne, kann doch eher gebrauchen. Cold Bracelet und Cozy Socks. Hier, du kannst ein Cooling Belt gebrauchen. Marble Boy. Warum, Elliott, warum ist dein physischer Angriff besser als dein magischer Angriff? Das macht gar keinen Sinn. Schon Soft Stole und Energy Bandana. So. Dann kann ich auch wechseln von hier. Zack.
It's my turn.
Und zack.
Here we go.
My turn.
Leave it to me. Here we go.
Dann können wir mal loslegen. Let's go.
Yikes! A monster!
Huh. Never seen this kind before.
Das macht nicht, wir werden es trotzdem easy erledigen.
My turn.
Ich werde die Gegner nicht analysieren, das kann ich euch auch schon mal sagen. Aber wenn ihr das Spiel selber, ich muss gerade mal gucken, wie dem Sound im Kampf.
It's my turn. There. Together. We're unbeatable.
Ich glaube, der Sound ist
Please tell me there aren't more of those things lurking around here.
ein bisschen laut in-game, also im Kampf.
I hate to tell you, but I can sense more further in.
Anyway, let's just stay alert.
You can now view the Active Voice and Monster Guide tabs of your notebook. The Active Voice record lists the last 50 active voice lines heard, allowing you to reread them or listen to them again. The Monster Guide automatically records information on monsters you fought, serving as a valuable reference. Both can be accessed via the touchpad button or by choosing Note and selecting the relevant tab from the camp menu. Ja. So, hier, Kampf, bla, wir haben einen von 197 gesehen. Wenn ihr vorhabt, das Spiel zu spielen und im ersten Playthrough durchzuspielen, dann im ersten Playthrough möglichst viel zu schaffen. Kleiner Tipp, jeden Gegner einmal analysieren. Ne, mit kann ich euch gleich noch zeigen, was es da gibt. Ja, erstmal Thron mitnehmen. Da werde ich werde versuchen, alle mitzunehmen. Ich kann aber nicht garantieren, dass ich vielleicht mal übersehe.
Seems to be a treasure chest here.
This looks like another quartz. So we can set this into our Arcus unit. Most likely, let's give it a try. Brauche ich ja nicht, ne? Habe ich ja quasi schon. Ich habe hier schon Sachen reingesetzt. War jetzt auch kein Windquartz. Hier einmal die mit den. Nein, hier hier entweder mit den Battlescopes Gegner analysieren oder mit, vielleicht hat Elliott das schon? Ne, Elliott hat nur, Elliott kriegt einen Craft, damit kann er analysieren, oder aber auch, es gibt auch, Zauber, mit dem Art, mit denen man analysieren kann. Da jede Gegner hat einmal, dann, ja, kriegt ihr dafür einen Eintrag. Is that? It looks like an open charging station. Man kriegt dafür, glaube ich, auch sogar einen Master Cord, bin mir gar nicht sicher. Open charging stations like this are often found left behind some kindly explorer in particularly dangerous areas. Ich frage mich immer, wer stellt die denn mal auf? If you encounter one, walk up to it and press the X button, then select the rest to restore the HP and EP of all party members. This could be a lifesaver if we find ourselves lagging and not after a tough battle. Yeah, we should come back here and rest if we need to, just to be on the safe side. Ja, machen wir einfach mal. Kann man sogar hier, ne? Wenn man Turbo-Mode währenddessen anmacht, ist das Ganze schneller fertig als die Musik. I don't think physical attacks are going to be very effective against that monster. I think you're right. We need to rely on art this time. Got it? Actually, attacking with my orbital staff has basically the same effect as an art, just without any casting time. So if worst comes to worst, I should just be able to run up and smack it. Wow, really? I can see that thing coming in handy. Well, we're counting on you to lead the charge then. Here goes nothing. Na, schade.
Winds, give us your blessing.
Ich denke, ich werde tatsächlich gerade einfach, ich bin mir nicht mehr sicher, ob es dafür einen irgendwas gibt. Ich glaube nämlich schon, deswegen werde ich doch jetzt mal analysieren. Und ich werde Kämpfe, die keine Bosskämpfe sind, werde ich im Turbo machen, weil...
It's my turn.
Ja.
My turn.
Die sind jetzt halt echt nicht so spannend. Die Kämpfe. Mich stört und wundert ein bisschen, dass ich so wenig Gebieten habe, aber hey. Komm, Elliott.
Yeah, gotta make sure we're not going in circles.
Come on, Elliott, stell dich nicht so an. Hast noch keinen Final Dungeon of Sky gesehen? Da verlierst du die Orientierung. Auf Sky 1, der Final Dungeon, Alter, boah. Insectoid monster, huh? Looks like that shall can take a real beating. Might be pretty tough to take it down. Agreed. We'll need to keep our wits about us against this one. We should probably give it everything we've got, arts and craft included, and see what works best. Yep.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Here we go.
Item, the Battlescope.
Leave it to me.
Können wir mal hier, ne? Gaius Stinger. Das ist halt eine ziemlich geile Fähigkeit. Er hat, ja gut, Resounding Beat ist nice, aber bringt gerade halt wenig. So hier, ne, ich kann leider nicht angreifen. Mach einfach mal Aqua Beat auf den dahin. Rotem Leaf Cutter, let's go.
Alright.
Und Gaius Stinger.
Go.
Sehr schön.
All right. Here we go. It's my turn. There. Go. We'll cut our own path.
Warum hat der Käfer absolut gar nichts gemacht? Muss ich das verstehen? Naja.
Elliott, are you okay?
I don't see any obvious injuries.
I'm okay. I was just so relieved the fight was over. The strength kind of just left my legs. I'm amazed how calm you two are. You don't seem tired or worried or anything.
I guess I'm just used to fighting monsters like these.
You need a hand?
No, I'll be fine. It was just a momentary lapse on my part. I can get up. And there we go.
Look out!
Elliott!
What?
No!
Zack.
What?
Ha! Looks like I made it just in time. Thank Adios for that.
Oh, it's you!
You said your name was Machias, right?
That's right. I came to realize that I shouldn't have just stormed off like I did. I let that arrogant noble goad me into losing my composure, acting on impulse. So I just wanted to say, I'm sorry. I acted foolishly, and I hope you can forgive me for it.
No sweat. Water under the bridge.
Yeah, we all have moments when we say or do things we regret. That's human nature for you. Oh, and thanks for saving me, by the way.
I'm just glad I happened to be passing by. After I'd cooled my head, I decided to retrace my steps, and there you were. Is it just the three of you here?
Yeah, we stood around talking for a while, so the others are probably ahead of us at this point.
I don't think there's any reason to go back any farther. I can't imagine you'll find anyone there.
I see. I don't suppose you'd mind if I came with you, would you? I'm reasonably skilled with a gun, so you might find it useful having me along.
Sure thing. Welcome aboard. The name's Reen Schwarzer.
I'm Elliott Craig. It's nice to meet you.
My name is Gaius Warzel. It's a pleasure.
The pleasure's mine, I assure you. My name is Machias Regnitz. Could I ask you what social class you each belong to? I realize how that must sound, considering my recent outburst. But please, don't take it personally. I'm simply curious to know who I'm associating with.
Well, both my parents are commoners.
Likewise, though my homeland has no class system to begin with.
Ah, so you're from abroad then. What about you, Reen?
Well... let's just say I haven't got a drop of noble blood in my veins.
Ein Drop würde ich jetzt nicht, kein Tropfen würde ich jetzt nicht sagen.
So I guess we're all in equal standing here.
Well, now that's a relief. We should probably get moving then. Somewhat concerned about the girls, as you might imagine. I'd feel much better if we were around to help if they wound up in danger.
Yeah, I suppose there's strength in numbers.
All right, let's go.
Machias jetzt schon.